This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Williams versus Jackson. You all are married, you've been together for 8 years, you have 3 children together. You're expecting another child.
Yes,
is that correct?
sir.
All right, so at the point where you should be preparing to rock the cradle, allegations of infidelity are rocking this relationship.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Williams, tell us why you're here today.
I am here today because, one, I dreamt about this day right now, that I'm standing here talking to you all because I'm having serious marital issues with my husband. He's lying. Every time he talks, he's quivering. Oh, hush. You're out with your friends, don't know where you at. I cannot find you. You don't answer no phones, no texts, no nothing. Boy, quit it. Your kids even be looking for you.
And
so you dreamed about being here?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Tell me about this dream, because, like, I want to hear.
His dream, he took the lie detector test and he failed, and he went to glory.
He went to glory?
I ain't trying to go there, though.
Oh,
he went to glory.
Woo!
I'm not sure I want to ask how he got to glory.
I don't think we need to know how glory occurred, but that's what happened.
He went to glory.
Why are you here, Mr. Jackson? I'm presuming it's not to go to glory.
Not to go to girl to
All
prove
right.
that I'm not cheating, Your Honor.
Okay. So that's
I'm
why
cheating.
you're here.
Yes. Every time I come home, she checking my drawers and everything, Your Honor. All that. Like, I can't even really walk out the door without her checking me. My phone, she got my phone. I don't even really have my phone like that no more because she basically has it.
But what he's not telling you guys is that, for once, I cannot enjoy my life because I'm trapped every day in the home. I don't have any friends because he done ran them all off, always accusing me and my friends every time we go somewhere because my friends are single and I'm not. Oh, you messing with this person. I'm not even allowed to look at a Chris Brown video. I'm not allowed to go to a Chris Brown concert, and I'm a huge fan of Chris Brown.
That's not true, Your Honor.
Yes, that is. I can't even get on YouTube.
I guess it's the same.
That's the way you treat me is the way I'm gonna treat you. So
Okay, so
what
what I'm hearing, love, is this house is a mess.
It is.
Yes, ma'am.
And it does not sound like a place you want to be landed.
And they're about to bring another baby into this, and so we've got to get this figured out.
Yes.
That's
We've
what
got to
I'm
get
here
this
for.
You're in
figured
a
out.
hurry.
Yes, that's what I'm here for today because we have too many children and a dog and a baby on the way to be dealing with this foolishness. And I'm tired. And it got to stop somewhere. I want happy and peace in my home.
It's gonna happen.
I understand, love.
So this is tearing you up. I can see that.
When you see her just weeping,
Yeah, I'm kind of hurt because I love her. I love her.
I love you
And I
too,
know I'm
but
not
I'm
cheating.
tired.
So I'm here to prove to her that I'm not cheating because I really do love my wife.
Ms. Williams, what do those tears represent?
Pain, hurt. You hang with your friends that cheats on their wives. You know, I don't condone that. I don't allow that. I don't like that misery and toxic foolishness around you. I'm here to protect you like you're here to protect me.
But every
They're
guy
no
ain't the
good
same.
for you, honey. They're no
That's
good.
true, though. That's
and
true,
that's
but-
messing up our marriage.
Every dude are not the same. That's what I'm trying to
But
get
it
to her
don't
right now.
matter.
Every dude is not the same. Just because they're doing that, that don't mean it's telling that I'm doing that.
okay, but here's the thing.
Yes.
And my daddy says this. You can jump, if it's a puddle of mud right there,
Yes.
you can jump back and forth. But at some point, you're going to mess up and end up in that mud.
Yes.
So if you stay away from that puddle, you ain't never going to get in that mud.
True.
So she's worried. You amped it up there.
Yes.
And then it increases the likelihood you're going to misstep.
Yep.
So
Because
she wants you to find some new friends.
Yes. Right now, I don't have no friends behind this right now, so.
Behind this.
All right, let's find out what's going on here. What is ripping you all apart now?
Well, I rolled up on him while I was pregnant and seen him chilling on the porch with a female.
Yeah.
So me being me, I'ma let you know, Yana, I ain't lying.
Yeah,
you know where I'm from, baby. I rolled up on him.
She did. Yeah.
I rolled up on him, baby. I said, excuse me, who is you and what you got going on? Oh, I'm so-and-so and blah, 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 blah. And we slept together and he paid my bills and he bought me shoes. Hold on, wait a minute, stop. Who? You did what? And we got too many children that's still in diapers.
Only reason the girl said that because she felt attacked. The way she came in, that's the only reason why she said that.
No, ain't nobody gonna pop off to a man's woman. And the most important part, why did this woman say you were sleeping with her?
Because she was mad at the time.
Mad at who?
My wife, I guess the way she came out of the allegation,
That
the way
don't
she
matter.
Came
I
out,
am who I am, sweetheart. You supposed to respect it and bow down.
Anyway,
what you mean?
I left with my wife.
What do you mean?
I
don't
left
care
with my
if your family family member come up in here, they got to bow down because I am your wife in the Bible. God said your wife comes first. Don't play with me. I get spiritual up in here now.
True that.
Baby, I lay hands on the pastor to come on now. Don't play with me.
I'm just trying to imagine this scenario. You sitting there with this other woman, and an angry woman with blue hair.
Big pregnant.
Rolls up, angry pregnant woman with blue hair rolls up, and this person all of a sudden says, oh yeah, I'm sleeping with him. He's paying my bills. If it's not, I mean, that was fear making her say that. That wasn't hate.
And I gotta tell you, if she was scared of it, what you don't say to her is, I'm sleeping with your man and he's paying my bills.
She might just try to get her mad or something, because I'm telling you.
She was already mad. That's why I know this girl didn't pop that off unless it was true.
It's not true.
So you're saying you did not have any kind of relationship with this person?
Oh, it's a family
beyond a friendship.
Yes, it's
you weren't
People
sexually
sleep
intimate.
with family friends.
Thank you. They're not relations.
So let me ask you, have you caught him with any other women?
Yes, ma'am, at this costume party.
Oh.
So as y'all can see, I bought our pirate costumes. Oh my God, you can see my pregnant belly. Yeah. And you know, I took him. We're there. I do have an exhibit, Your Honors. Is it possible that I can show it to you all?
Go ahead.
Child.
Oh, Lord.
Yep, just call on the Lord because you're going to need them.
So you're dressed as pirates at a costume party?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What we looking at?
This is the party right here on the first floor.
Okay.
This is my friend's home, so I don't care about nobody else. I'm welcome to walk to third to the bottom.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that being said, we were starting off right here.
Okay.
Lee went to walk around or whatever, you know, mingling.
Yeah.
And I went to the bar. Don't get me wrong. I went and got me a little Sprite on the rocks. And me being pregnant, I had to tinkle.
Oh.
And as I go upstairs, who do I find?
Well, I can't imagine.
A mangy mutt and a captain with no hook.
Oh, Lord.
Why is your in the bathroom?
He's what?
A captain with no hook. He went in there with a hook. Now he's out without a hook. Where's the hook at, Captain?
Oh!
She said she found a mangy mutt and
a captain with no hook. Honey, we got a Jack Russell Terrier that he don't even play with at home, and she's going on 2 years old. Hello, what you doing at a party playing with a poodle?
Uh-oh.
Play with me.
And I presume the poodle was in a costume.
Yeah.
She was
It was a poodle costume.
That's why she's a mangy mutt, honey.
Okay.
All right.
I was coming out the bathroom, really.
Coming
you know
out
what
the
I'm saying?
bathroom.
I was really
She
coming out
was,
the
too.
bathroom. And
Please, say that for somebody else.
Okay, Miss Williams, I want to make sure I understand this. You go upstairs and you see him and a woman in the bathroom. She's dressed as a poodle. That's why you call her the mangy mutt.
Yes,
but
and once
you
they
see
saw
him
me-
without his hook
Right.
and her
Yes, and they saw me
coming out of the bathroom.
The dog ran downstairs, left her fur all over her was, so she had to be having mange or something.
All right. So when you saw him and a woman, she all of a sudden just ran downstairs.
Yeah, dog scared. So evidently something had to happen
Because he didn't have his hook.
Where's the hook, baby?
I left it in the bathroom.
Left it in the
I was
bathroom and
rushing
she
out,
went downstairs,
and we
so what
bumped
the-
into each other.
Oh,
As
really?
soon as she came upstairs, that's what she seen. That's
Where
it.
was your
It
hook?
showed like
I left it on the sink in the restroom.
You didn't
That's
lose
it.
that hook trying to pet that dog.
No.
did
No. I don't
He
even
thought it was
know.
pet smart, Yana.
No.
He thought it was
I was
pet
using
smart,
the
Your Honor.
restroom.
Yes, he did.
And I was so drunk that I left it in there. I rushed out. And I bumped into her, and she seen us talking like that, and she went off.
Okay.
She went crazy.
It sounded like he was in the bathroom, you know, with a dog doing a pirate style.
Oh.
sounds
So y'all think I hit it with the hook?
That's what it sounds like. That's what it
You
looks
better
like. I
keep
mean,
that heat because you're going to take that
I love my wife too
piece of glory heat.
much. No.
Keep on now.
All right, so Ms. Williams, you ain't believing none of this. You believe Captain Hook was hooking up in the bathroom with the woman in the poodle costume. Is that right?
Do you make Kool-Aid with salt?
No, I don't.
Okay, then.
So there's your story, there's his story, and there's the woman who was standing outside the bathroom story. She is
Oh,
here.
Lord Jesus.
Ron, would you please escort her in?
Please, come on, bailiff. I want to see what she look like outside of the poodle. I must be SPCA then, huh? Girl, you tried it. You gonna be right along with him. Take you to the king, too.
good day, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, thank you. Would you state your name, please, for the court record?
I am Asha Price.
And Ms. Price, so that we're clear, You are the woman who was wearing the poodle costume at the costume party. Is that correct?
It wasn't a poodle, I was Dalmatian.
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, that's why you don't have your fur on today, honey, because you probably have fleas.
Okay,
Thank
girl.
you.
So here's my question. What happened to Captain Hook's hook?
Oh, I don't know about what he got going on or what happened with his hook. But I went to the bathroom. I saw him. I don't know what he was upstairs by himself for, but I saw him. I was like, oh, what's up? That's my partner, my friend. You know, we was talking. And she came. And when I know about her because, you know, everybody know about her. He talked about how miserable he is with this woman. So, I mean, I saw him. I was like, oh, what's up? You know, then she
Can't
came.
be too miserable. I'm popping out all these babies. You know.
Look, I don't know what that's about, but
Well, you better
I
learn
saw her
about it.
coming. I saw her coming.
That's why I'm married
with
and you're
respect,
not.
And she's pregnant and she look crazy. So I was like, oh, let me go
Lil,
ahead down
baby.
here. I
I'm
ain't got
past
time
the
to go
Lil,
to
sweet.
jail.
I'm insane, honey.
I ain't got time.
You lucky I ain't touch you when you hugged
Miss
them.
Williams.
I don't play
Miss
them
Williams.
games. You, as like you said, you know about me. You know who I am, and you know what I'm about. Why in the world would you come up here and touch my husband while I'm standing right here,
That is
sweetheart?
my friend.
I don't give a dang
That's
if
my
that was
friend.
Moses giving you a loaf of bread. You don't
That's
touch what's mine.
Man, you got
Period.
insecurities.
Okay,
you
well,
gotta
can
deal
I
with, baby
touch-
girl. You
okay,
got your
well, you know
own
what?
Insecurities.
Oh, baby, I don't have no
I'm the wrong
insecurity,
girl,
baby.
baby.
I'm pregnant with baby number 9,
right,
sweetheart, and I'm still fine.
Wait,
Okay.
no.
Lady, still fine, sweetie.
Please, girl, please.
Lady,
I'm still
the
fine with
wrong-
9.
here's the thing. Let's just say that she did get with your husband. That girl ain't stood up in front of nobody and said she was gonna be faithful to you. He did. So you don't beat her up or beat up.
no.
You get with him. Now, I'm not saying beat him up.
No,
But,
he was
you know,
going to
when-
glory and she was going to get beat up. It's just both of them got the feeling.
No.
No.
Queens don't do that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Trust me.
Well, since we going to handle it like that, we just going to go ahead on and go and get this divorce done and over with. I'm done.
Why is that?
Why is that? Because you keep disrespecting me and all I do is give you everything you want and need and you talking about you're miserable? I'm miserable. I can't even go to a Chris Brown concert that I invite you to. I can't do none of that, but you can hug a female in my face and think it's cool? I should say I'm miserable. I do everything. I'm the real life Cinderella and I'm tired. That's why I asked the way I asked, Your Honor, because I put my heart and soul into this marriage,
understand.
and you can't keep constantly disrespecting me, have me look like I'm the crazy one when you out here doing what you're doing.
Ms. Williams, we understand how you feel, but you came here to get some answers, right?
Yes, sir.
And here to prove her.
We want to give you those answers.
Yes, sir.
All right. I think we've heard enough testimony right now, and let's kind of sum up what we have.
You believe that Mr. Jackson is cheating.
Yes.
And you have said, if he is, you out.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Jackson, you deny that you've cheated, right?
Sir.
You all are just friends.
Yes, sir.
There's been nobody else.
Yes, sir.
And that's what you're here to show her today.
Yes, sir.
This court has done a full and complete investigation. At this time, the court would like to call forensic voice analyst Guy Wolf to the courtroom to determine, is he cheating? All right. Ron, please show Mr. Wolf into the courtroom.
Guy Wolf. Step right over to the mom.
Mr. Wolf, how are you today?
I'm wonderful, thank you, Your Honor.
You are a forensic voice analyst, correct?
That is correct.
And what does forensic voice analysis entail?
It measures the frequencies in a person's voice. You have AM and FM frequencies, and when you're being deceptive, one of those frequencies goes away, and it shows up a certain way on our computer.
Right? Let's take a look at the first question you asked him.
Did you have physical sexual contact with Osha Price at the costume party you attended last month?
No.
What did your forensic voice analysis determine?
The voice analysis determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
I apologize, Asha, baby. I'm a woman. Real women do that. You understand? I apologize, baby.
I accept it.
That's a beautiful thing. That's how Queens act. Let's look at the next question.
Since you got married to Tiara in 2015, have you had sexual intercourse with any other woman?
No.
What did the forensic voice analysis determine?
The forensic voice analysis determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
Now, can I get my last name? Miss Jackson?
All right, Miss Williams, soon to be apparently Miss Jackson. You get ready to make that move? To make it Miss Jackson?
It should have been that long time ago.
All right, there it is. There it is.
You all have been together for 24 years. You're married. You have 6 children together. And I understand, Mr. Mora, you have recently moved out and you all are now living apart. Is that right, Ms. Mora?
That's correct.
You've opened this case. Tell me what's at stake here.
Your Honor, just everything we put together, all the years we've been together, you know, he's cheated in the past, and we've gotten over that. You know, we built a life together with our children.
So are you saying that if you find out Mr. Mora is cheating, you're done? You're gonna throw away your marriage, everything you built over the 24 years you've been together?
I think it's time for me to start thinking about myself.
So you're gonna put you first if this happens?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's time to start thinking about me.
All right. And how does it feel? I mean, that's a long time. I mean, we've been together 37 years, but at the 24-year mark, that's a long time. So how does it feel knowing that this is potentially in jeopardy?
It's not very good. It doesn't feel very good. But, you know, when you have to deal with seeing things that, you know, are happening, like he doesn't come home, and then pretty soon he doesn't come home for days at a time. And then, you know, and the next thing you know, you find glitter on his face and glitter on his thighs.
You start to say, okay, enough.
Yeah, there's a time when you gotta say enough is enough.
Well, Mr. Mora, you know, she says you cheated in the past and she feels that, you know, it's coming back again. She's seeing it again. What do you have to say in response to that? Are you cheating?
No, I'm not cheating.
But
how does it make you feel to be accused of cheating?
It made me feel like I ain't nothing, you know.
Why did you move out?
Because every time that I come from work, she accuses me of anything, you know. And I'm tired of being home and be tacky on it, you know.
So when you come home from a hard day's work, you feel like you just get attacked.
Yeah.
And being accused, and you're like, I need some peace.
Yeah.
So you have moved out of the home because of that.
Yeah, I moved out of the home because we got our children told us, you guys don't even be together, so. And, you know, I'm tired. I'm just tired of, you know, be coming home tired. I just want to take a shower and relax. You know, when you're married, I believe it, when you're married with somebody, I believe it, trust.
I agree that you should have trust.
And when I told her that I don't know where it comes from, she should have trusted me. That you don't trust me, you don't believe me.
Because you've given me a reason not to trust in the past.
All right. Now, Ms. Mora, you said you found glitter on his face?
On his face and on his thigh.
Oh.
Face and thigh. Okay, how did that happen?
He came home, he was getting ready for bed. I noticed on his face, you know, there's a little sparkle going on his face. As he was getting into bed, I said, what's on your thigh? You got glitter on your thigh, too.
So, Mr. Mora, where did this glitter come from?
I really don't know where it come from. I know they ain't coming from no woman because I ain't been with no woman. But I do know that I deal with a lot of trash. Because I'm working on Nesty's house. I already show you the picture.
Yeah, I'm seeing.
I'm working with Nesty's house, and I wish I would have taken a picture of the house where there's glitters all over the floor. And when I blow that with my blower, it'll, you know, out of the window, it'll get in my clothes, it'll get on me. You know?
Okay, but you know what, Mr. Mora.
And not coming from me hugging on a woman and all that stuff because I don't got time for this.
Okay, but Mr. Mora, look, I'm a craft girl. I love to work with craft, glitter, all of that. It only gets where it touches. I've never found glitter under my clothes.
Maybe we had to use the bathroom. It was on his hands. He used the bathroom while he was working, and, you know, that's possible.
Well, now that's a good argument, Mr. Cutler.
Yeah.
Do you have any other facts that support that Mr. Mora is cheating?
I went to go help out a friend who was getting into some trouble, and she handed me her phone so I could make a phone call to a family member for her.
Okay.
And I look at the phone, and there's text messages between this person and my husband.
What?
And I open it up, and there's text messages talking about, oh, I want to take you out when I get some money from him to her.
Mr. Mora.
Okay.
Why are you texting this other woman about what you're going to give to her?
Okay, I did text that to her. But before I did that, she forgot that she was using my phone, texting my friend to come and see him. And my friend was texting her, come and see me, don't tell nobody, don't tell that. And
okay, wait, hold on, Mr. Mora, hold on. So you admit sending the text to her friend?
I did it, sending the text because, you know, two can play the same game. She did it before I did.
You're saying that you text her friend just to get back at your wife?
Yeah, because they were trying, she was meeting with my friend behind my back too.
So you're deflecting. You know what?
The only reason I knew that because the text message was on my phone that she forgot to erase it.
No.
Have you ever had sex with this woman?
Never.
Have you taken her on a date?
Nope.
It says you want to take her out.
Well, I did say that. I want to take you out, but we never did it. I never did take her out.
Did you see text messages that were a bunch of text messages over a period of time?
Yeah, there was several text messages. They had been texting for a while. And the person that he's talking about saying that I text that person or that I was trying, that person was long gone by this time.
Okay, so these text messages that you saw from him to your friend said, I want to take you out. What else did they say?
Yeah, I love you. Saying I love you back. And at the end of it, she made sure to put on there, make sure you delete these messages.
Mr. Mora. Okay, you're texting this woman all these messages, I love you, I want to be with you, I want to take you out. And then she tells you, she's responding, and then tells you, make sure you delete all these. That has all the signs of something wrong.
Well, hold on now. You know, because I believe it. What's the evidence?
The evidence is the text messages.
It's the word to word. You know, she can say whatever she want to say. I can say whatever I want to say too. You know what I mean? But I never told no woman that I love her beside her.
Here's the thing. All of these, I don't have that definitive piece that makes me go, okay, I get it.
Something doesn't smell right. I mean, is something going, I mean, do you have any other reason to believe that he's cheated?
Well, yeah, he came home one night when, you know, after we had gotten into bed, we were getting ready to get romantic. I'm down to do some oral, and I smell perfume.
You smell perfume?
Yeah.
So...
Not your perfume?
Not my perfume, no. And it certainly wasn't his perfume. This was definitely not a manly scent. Smelled like flowers.
Something didn't smell right, did it?
That's what I'm saying. It didn't smell right at all.
The only reason she said that because she forgot what I look like or what I smell like because we ain't been together for like 3 months. We ain't had no sex.
Do you normally smell like flowers?
Oh look, I always using my deodorant. Every time that I take a shower and I'm gonna be with her, I use my deodorant and I put it all around me every time. So she might but smell that, but she probably forgot what I smell like.
Mr. Mora, I mean, after 24 years, you think she forgot what you smell like? Y'all been...
We've been together for 24 years.
Well, and moreover, Cutler, it smells like flowers. I don't, that's just not a thing. That don't burn? I mean, I would think
It don't burn.
I gotta ask you, Ron, have you heard of using your roll-on in your private area? Is that a new one for you?
I worked in the jail for 12 years and never seen anybody do that.
Okay, all right, it's just not me.
No.
Okay, all right.
It was a cover-up.
How do you feel about the fact that Mr. Mora has moved out the house, got his own place, because of your accusations?
You know, I don't think it's because of my accusations. I think he moved out to do what he wants to do when he wants to do it.
Because you were saying that before now, he's been coming in later and later and later. Now he got to worry about when he come in, does he?
Right. So now he don't have to worry about coming home. He don't have to worry about who's coming home to his home.
Yeah.
You know, his friend that he says goes around with all kinds of women. He don't have to worry about them coming around, you know, being at his house.
Mr. Mora, do you have this apartment so that you can do what you want to do with other women?
Oh, man. The only reason I moved out of my house because who want to live with a person that call you F word, B words, you know, call you useless. All I do is work. I work 7 days a week. But who want to be with a person that they own you all the time?
Okay. You know, I think we've heard enough.
Let me tell you what we got. The text from Mr. Mora and Miss Mora's phone. And then the killer being delete. Please delete these. The other is His private areas smell like flowery perfume, and she thinks it's either another woman's been there or he's covered up from another woman.
And we got the glitter.
And we've got the glitter on his face and his thighs, and he's moved out. And for all these reasons, Mr. and Mrs. Moore's 24-year marriage is at stake. She's like, I gotta look out for me. I can't continue to do this.
Well, to sort all of this out, this court has done a full and a complete investigation. At this time, the court will call licensed polygraph examiner Kendall Shull to determine, is he cheating? Ron, please escort Mr. Shull in.
Kendall Shull.
Good day, Mr. Shull. How are you?
Great, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. It is good to see you.
Good to see you.
You conducted a polygraph examination of Mr. Mora.
I did.
You asked Mr. Mora, since you've been married, have you had sexual intercourse with the woman you were texting and whose phone your wife had in her possession? What was his response to that question?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
There's a little smile from Miss Moore. You also asked Mr. Moore, the day your wife claimed your penis smelled like women's perfume, did you have sexual intercourse with someone other than your wife, Mrs. Moore? What was his response?
He said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
All right. You finally asked Mr. Mora, since you've been married, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone other than your wife, Mrs. Mora? What was his response?
Your Honor, on this question, Your Honor, on this question, he said yes and confessed.
All right, Mr. Moore.
It happened not too long ago before we came to the court.
All right, so here's the thing. Have you had this sexual encounter since you moved out of the house?
No, it's after I moved out of the house.
After you moved out.
We was not together.
So after you moved out, since you moved out the house, you've had sex with another woman?
Yeah, after I moved out
We're
the
still
house.
married.
Yeah.
You're still
We're
married,
still
Mr.
married.
Mora. Just because you are physically separated, trying to figure out what to do with
Still
your
married.
marriage, that's not a free reign to go out and just, have a bachelor pad, have a party.
You know what? They want to shoot me for that. It's okay. Things happen. I had a few drinking with this woman, and it happened. Oh, I know I was truthful to her for too many years, and I worked hard for her, and I give her everything that she wanted. And she didn't appreciate it. Mm-hmm.
So, Mr. Moore, do you not want to be married to Mrs. Moore anymore? Are you done?
I'm done.
Oh, you want a divorce?
Yeah. Yeah, because I can't live it like this no more. I know I'm not the perfect man in the world, but I just want to be living my life in peace.
This is a 24-year relationship.
I know.
You're married, you got 6 kids, and you're throwing all that away?
It's because my kid is not little anymore. This is the time for me and her to have fun and live a life. But it's not working that way. The thing is, when me and her have sex or whatever, she's over here on the phone and the internet, and she don't pay attention what I'm doing or what we're doing. We're starting doing something, and then she go, oh, hold on, wait a minute, my show's on. What kind of thing is that? You know what I mean? She made me feel like I ain't nothing no more.
Do you still want to be married to him?
Of course I want to be married to him. That's like my right arm, And he says he doesn't want to be married, but yet anytime there's an issue or there's a problem, he comes running back home.
The look on his face and the determination with which he said, I want a divorce and I want peace, tells me that you all are probably done. And so, maybe that's what you all need to do. Maybe y'all need a true, real break. Not only like a break to think about it, but a break to do you. Maybe you'll figure out, golly, we should have done this sooner. Or maybe you'll figure out, oh my God, I had the right person. Let me go back to him. But what I do know is at this moment, y'all are done because he's done.
Yeah.
And as sad as that is, it's better to figure it out and get on with your life.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Knowing that he slept with somebody else, I'm done anyway.